Felix Hernandez and Justin Verlander both made their first Major League appearances in 2005. And for the next 10 years, Felix and Verlander would go toe-to-toe on who was the best pitcher in the American League. When it comes to accolades and awards, Verlander dominated Felix during the stretch of time. But that is not the full story when it comes to looking at who had the better prime that spanned the mid to late 2000s all the way to the 2010s. If you compare Felix's stats to this era to Verlander's, Felix is neck and neck with Verlander in virtually every category. That is even taking into account Verlander's 2011 season where he won the AL Cy Young Award and the AL MVP. Felix's body of work speaks for itself during that era and outperformed or came close to one of the game's best pitchers of that era. Both pitchers' narratives are just vastly different from one another though. Felix played all the way in Seattle during one of the worst eras of Mariners baseball, therefore why Felix has so few wins over that stretch of time, along with never really making a push for the postseason. Or Verlander was easily watched by a national audience playing in Detroit, supported by a very good offensive team during that Tigers era. During the stretch of time, Felix won an AL Cy Young Award in 2010, finished top 3 in AL Cy Young voting 3 times, appeared in 6 All-Star games, but oddly enough didn't make an All-Star team in 2010 when he won the Cy Young. He also had 25 complete games, 11 complete game shutouts, and a perfect game in 2012. Even with an abysmal surrounding cast, Felix put up elite numbers between 2005 and 2015, coming in with 143 wins, a 3.11 ERA, 2,142 strikeouts, and an ERA plus of 128. On the flip side, Verlander won Rookie of the Year in 2006, won the AL Cy Young Award and AL MVP in 2011, finished top 3 in AL Cy Young voting 3 times, and appeared in 5 All-Star games. He also had 23 complete games and 7 complete game shutouts and 2 no-hitters. Also to note, Verlander made the postseason 5 times during this era, culminating in 2 World Series appearances in 2006 and 2012. There is no doubting Verlander's excellence during this era, coming in with 173 wins, a 3.45 ERA, 2,190 strikeouts, and an ERA plus of 124. Even with Verlander edging out Felix in a few categories, I would have said Felix had a better prime if he was able to win the 2014 AL Cy Young Award, but that sadly didn't come to fruition. A bad start against Toronto in late September cost Felix the AL Cy Young Award and a chance to help keep the Mariners in playoff contention. Another Cy Young Award and a playoff appearance really would have changed Felix's legacy and how he would be remembered outside the Mariners fan base. Therefore why I think Verlander had a better prime during this era, even though Felix does beat him out in a number of categories. Verlander's overall body of work during this era just edges out Felix's. Sadly, after the 2015 season, Felix's production fell off a cliff, going from one of the league's best to one of the league's worst practically overnight. It was sad to watch as a Mariners fan, especially since Felix wasn't even that old. One little sidebar here, I was actually able to see Felix's only career relief appearance in 2018 against the A's and his final win with the Mariners in 2019 against the Angels. And this is where Verlander's story goes from having 1 prime to having 2 primes. You can make the argument that Verlander's second prime has been even better than his first. Since 2017, he has won 2 more Cy Young Awards, finished second in Cy Young voting another year, made 3 more All-Star appearances, and helped the Astros win 2 World Series. Verlander very well might be the last pitcher we ever see win 300 games, coming in with 257 total to start the 2024 season. Far and away, Verlander has separated himself from Felix in the overall who's better conversation. I'd argue Verlander is one of the best pitchers we've been able to watch over the last 20 years. Truthfully, the last thing I'm curious about for Verlander is what hat he's going to wear in the Hall of Fame, because he has seen some unbelievable success while playing with the Astros, so it'll be interesting to see who he picks. And I guess he could pull a Greg Maddux and go with a blank cap, but I would imagine he's going to pick a team. Ultimately, both pitchers had an incredible tenure right out of the gate. I just wanted to take the time and bring attention to the fact that Felix was once on a similar trajectory as Verlander before Verlander completely separated himself in the conversation. When it's all said and done, Verlander will find himself immortalized in Cooperstown, and Felix will find himself immortalized at the corner of Edgar and Dave. Let me know where you fall upon this debate down in the comment section below, and while you're down there, if you can like the video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be greatly appreciated. Until next time guys, everyone have a great day. Thanks for watching.